Hey, check this out. Aurora Knife Tool. Truffles. Yeah, it's a tough name, you know? Like Killer, Destroyer, Conan, or Truffles. Oh my, Truffles? Come on, man. S35EN gray titanium made in Yangjing, China. There you go. And hold on, let's pull this out. 361. Am I number 361? Does it have a number in here? Man, I'll tell you what. I got this not long before I went, and I was getting ready to go to Atlanta to Blade Show. And I saw them there and told them I was going to chit-chat about my truffles when I got back. And they go, good deal. And they had a booth there. And I don't know what they were working on. They had a bunch of other kind of EDC gear, like, patches, coins, things, and stuff. But you know what? I'm all in for the knife. Hollow grind, S35VN hollow grind, full size. Let me look in here. I don't remember seeing. Okay, hold on. Aurora. What else am I missing? I'm wondering. Nope. Okay. Let's just looking it over. Now, obviously, right or left hand for this pocket clip, right? That's nice. And they did it pretty nicely with that plate and everything. It's centered. You can finger flick it. You can front flick it. You can front flick it. And you can top flick it. And then you can keep your fingers out of the way because it's a pivot button release. But what's interesting is this. Check it out. Hold on. Let me open this up. Okay. So you see that it's a liner lock. So I'm pushing the button down. Watch this. The liner gets out of the way, right? Okay. So how come when I push this, it goes backwards out of the way? There must be a little mechanism here that's teetering on something that pulls it away. And I have never taken this apart. And I might just do that here. And there it drops. So really what we have is a liner lock. Okay, it's just a unique liner lock. And, if you've seen some of the Vosti knives, they have a button up here. It's not a pivot on the one I'm thinking about. It's a button up here. But, I think like the Raccoon, the most current Raccoon. And so the button here, it basically just disengages. You've got an inverted liner. So instead of the liner being down here on the front side, it's up here on the back side. And so the button pushes across and clears that, pushes that liner away. And it's like a backward compression lock on your Spyderco. So this is an inverted liner lock, but they call it a compression lock. But instead, if you were a lefty, you'd have the button, you'd have this scale all the way here. You just have a button there, and the button would push across and disengage this by pushing it this way, okay? So you got the reverse of that on the Vosti Raccoon. There's a button here, and it pushes across to disengage this liner, okay, by pushing it that way because the liner's on this side. Okay, so this is what this is, although really Spyderco was the first to come out with this idea in a way of an inverted liner lock, calling it their compression lock. And then who was it that made it? OCD for EDC made the CME, Compression Made Easy, which was just a little bit of G10 that glued to here and was flush with this. So you could just push it almost like having the button. Okay, so then here we go with Truffles, which is, it is still a liner lock, is just doing the reverse. As it pushes in, it is pulling away this liner and clearing the blade for travel, okay? Which is interesting. I'm sure if you have seen some of the other Truffles reviews then, and or I can't remember if I really saw a demo of any kind or an exploded view on their Kickstarter, to tell you the truth, but not that I can remember. And so basically you're pushing this, but it's just a liner lock. Interesting. That's a top lock and it's a top flipper and a front flipper, okay, and a finger flickable knife, okay, with S35VN hollow grind blade. All right? I mean, woo, dog. And here's the pouch. Were we going to take a look in the pouch? I don't think there was much. Hold on, let me pull this. What else do I have in here? There's that the knife goes in. Okay, here's the extras that I got, which is, well, that's a giveaway, isn't it? What have I got for the spring here? And then I've got bearings, and then I've got screws. And what is this little dog? I guess I'll find out. Oh, it looks like a little set screw, doesn't it? Okay, and a washer. So is this the wind up? Is this oh, this is behind here, isn't it? So this is that spring behind here. So I guess if you took this apart, you'd take it from the back, then that spring would be under here, which is letting it actuate. Okay, I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. But yeah, so there it is. Now let me get this stuff out of your way, because they had all sorts of other little things, patches and challenge coins and whatever else that they were, offering. I just wanted to keep it simple, and I just said, I'll take the knife. And so that's what I got. But they were definitely keeping people informed of the progress of the knife. And so I think they did a really good job of keeping everybody up on current. It's just pre-sale stuff, Kickstarter stuff. I don't know that I could ever really want to do that myself. I don't know if I want to be the fiduciary of that much money and in charge of that kind of project. I'd rather, if I could, scrounge up the money myself to pay for 300 units or something and then offer them once they're available. But here it is. And, oh, by the way, if I didn't throw this, 8 inches, just over 8 inches, but Truffles is not just brute strength. Yes, Truffles. And Knife Tool, myshopify.com. Okay. And that's his, and I'll give you the link to that website, etc., from the knife community. And then the lock, okay? The roundhouse lock allows you to drop the blade closed, keeping your fingers out of the way, etc., okay? So there's that. And then overall 8.1, 3.4 inch blade, 4.2 ounces. So, okay. Made with Sikio, SCIKIO, one of our manufacturing partners in China. Okay. So I was trying to guess who the OEM was until I saw that. So I don't know. But there are probably people that make other name brand knives that we would know if we heard. So here it is. And the fit and the finish seems fine. The ergos are great, no problem. Reverse grip is great as well. And let's put the tape to it. So 8.1 inches overall length with a 3.4 inch blade. And there's, geez, jump off of there, buddy. But yeah, 3.5 there, so 3.4 something maybe, okay, at 90 millimeter, etc. And okay, 8.1 at 20.5 centimeters, right? And then what they, I can't remember if they said, but 0.45 is pretty svelte at 11.5 millimeters. As far as thin goes, and then 3 millimeter blade stock at 0.12. Okay, so 3 millimeter blade stock. Yeah, fidget friendly, and kick it open. I can't remember what I paid. I think they're selling for around $200 now, but I think I paid like $175, something like that, on the Kickstarter. 120 grams. Okay, so it's not overly heavy, is it? Yeah, 4.2. Okay. Yeah. Full size, nice hollow grind, looks good, nice action, fidget friendly, interesting, lock mechanism. So it should be as hale and hardy as any liner lock. And the lockup looks to be close to 40% from what I'm seeing here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, what do you think? Do you think maybe we ought to throw this little dog over here? Now, I'm going to write my own epitaph here, aren't I? When I pop this baby open, I could get myself in some big trouble. Let's see. Let's see how much trouble I can get in. There we go with that. Haven't screwed anything up yet, and it looks like it's a lock, captured pivot. And did they do the number 8s all the way? And hell yeah, of course. Are they going to let me take this apart? Woo! Dog. Okay. You're not really pushing for that idea, though, are you? Okay. You definitely got it locked down, that's for sure. And do I need for this to come out? I don't know, but it's coming anyhow. Wow, that's definitely not just falling apart though on you, is it? Okay, so let's see if we can do something here. Now we got bearings buried in oil here. And yeah, they are, aren't they? I mean, it's hard to see the bearings because there's so much oil. Come here. There they are. We got them out of there. Okay. So what do we got here? And then we got, of course, a steel washer. And we've got weight reduction in here. Now, so we're clear here. And oh, there we go. There's my number. 0361. See, it was on the box, but I just didn't see it. Okay, I wasn't looking right at the right place, I guess. Okay. So in here, we have a mechanism that is pushing up. And so it has it's a lever, really, kind of a leverage thing that in essence that's doing that. It's pushing this piece here down right at this point. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. Truffles. Yeah, definitely fidget friendly, interesting, pretty light in the hand, full size EDC, really Such a different type of lock mechanism, but it's got a pretty nice lockup on it. Interesting, very innovative. Check it out, the Truffles. And you guys, stay sharp.